go. What's up, guys? Welcome to another edition of our Dynasty Spotlight series here at Masters Fantasy Football. Today we got one of our favorite prospects. The Doc and I love him a lot. That's Rondale Moore. Goes to Arizona, round 2, pick 45. Honestly, one of my favorite destinations for him. I'll let you dive in it some more, but yeah, I think it was one of the spots I really wanted him to go. Even in the first round, I thought, ooh, maybe they pull a trigger here. They have so many other needs. They passed. They got him in the second round. I love it. Rondale Moore to Arizona. Doc, lay it on us.
Absolutely love it. Rondale Moore, one of the most electric players in college football. I don't really see that changing as he makes the transition into the NFL. And I think Cliff Kingsbury is going to utilize him in a lot of different ways. So he might not be like one of those immediate impact guys from a fantasy perspective, but I do think he's going to get a lot of touches in a variety of ways. I think they're going to be creative with him because a guy with that kind of talent, you have to be, right?
Yeah.
They have A.J. Green this year. They still have Christian Kirk, so I think that kind of hurts his value for this season. But I think you'll get a glimpse of what he's going to be able to do at a much higher level a year from now. Because I believe Kirk's got 1 year left, right?
I believe
and
so.
And A.J.
Yep.
Green's already on a 1 year deal. So, I think you'll get a glimpse of it. But overall, I'm with Al on this one. This is a great destination. Exciting to have a guy like Rondale Moore paired with not only DeAndre Hopkins, but Kyler Murray as well for the foreseeable future. So, yeah, absolutely love the spot.
Right. Completely agree. I didn't mention at the start of the show, but obviously Rondale's the guy we did a show on earlier. So we talked a lot about how athletic he is, even though he's short, listed at 5'7", which is kind of crazy short. But this guy, he's jacked. He can jump out of the building. He's fast as lightning. Super
really
quick.
Elite athlete.
Right. Exactly. Just looks like he's made out of a lab. Just
minus the height part. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Super short, but super athletic. Just awesome prospect. I think, like you said, great fit in the offense. I just can't remember the exact quote, but Cliff Kingsbury already given him some rave reviews early in rookie minicamp, just talking about how much he loves him and the fit in the offense. And yeah, obviously, I think the fact that DeAndre Hopkins is there is really great. They've got a true X receiver, one of the best receivers in the game, if not the best. So Rondale Moore is going to be busy in the slot. He's going to get a ton of those quick targets from Kyler. I love that pairing long term, as you mentioned. So just so much to be excited about. All that in mind. Personally, I see myself feeling comfortable taking him late first in rookie drafts, and maybe earlier depending how I'm feeling that day. But yeah.
Yeah, I think because I love him so much, I'd be okay taking him earlier. Realistically, though, probably late first round, and even maybe he could even drop into the second. Given the situation.
So I've been following his ADP a lot in rookie drafts because I like him so much. Yeah, I've seen him go as early as like 1.8 and even as far as like 2.5. Big range there. That's a big difference. So
that's
really
where it's kind of it's similar to what we said about Elijah Moore.
Yeah.
Similar to what we said about I can't even remember what
else. And
Elijah
Elijah Moore versus Rondale, I think is a great debate because there's definitely reasons to love both.
Right.
And it's crazy because like you see Elijah Moore go significantly ahead in some, and then vice versa. I'm kind of on the fence with that. I do lean Rondale, but again, a little biased.
I do too. I think overall, talent and situation, I do like a little bit better than Elijah Moore's, but they're in a similar situation where they might not produce from day one, which again kind of bumps their ADP down. Which again, great opportunity to buy, and then a year from now they're going to be like a legit threat in that offense and a legit starter too. So
for sure.
Again, like Alex said, 2.5, he might even drop that far. I agree with Al though. I feel comfortable enough taking him. Late first, maybe even mid first.
Yeah, I know. It's
just on the talent, betting on him.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy because and even just what he did in college. Not to get just so amazing as a freshman, which is extremely hard to do. Then the injuries, the weird COVID year, really didn't do much after that. But anything could happen with Rondale Moore. He could be. We talk about how Tyreek Hill is once in a generation type of player. Like we say, there are no other Tyreek Hills. Rondale Moore, is that kind of talent where he could be the guy that we can't compare. We're like, oh no, you can't call him a Rondale Moore. Rondale Moore is so unique because we don't have any 5'7" receivers squatting 600 pounds
Yeah.
and jumping 43-inch vert. Like you don't see that very often.
Yeah,
So
it's funny because the only guy I can think of off the top of my head that's that short is Andrew Hawkins.
yeah,
And like he's so
right,
much
so
more
different.
compact
yeah, right,
and
so much.
yeah,
Yeah,
such a better athlete.
Right.
Like no hate on Andrew
Yeah,
Hawkins.
we love
'Cause he was
Hawk,
awesome
yeah.
in his
Uh-huh.
role, but
Yeah.
I mean, this guy he's a completely different animal. So it'll be
Yeah.
interesting to see what he can do. Now, fresh startup, that's where things
Yeah.
get interesting.
All right, give me some names.
I kind of want to just pick your brain on the rookies, like
Okay. Yeah.
because realistically, guys like Jalen Waddle are
I
going to
know.
get drafted ahead of him for
Yeah.
sure in a rookie draft.
Yep.
But what are you thinking, Al? Long term,
Yeah.
do you trust Tua to take that step and be the guy with Jalen Waddle, or
So I don't trust Tua, but on the Jalen Waddle show, I kind of actually looked at that as a positive. Like worst case scenario, not even worst case scenario, but realistic scenario, Tua doesn't work out, and they get a better quarterback in a couple of years. So I still think Jalen Waddle is a better prospect coming out just because of what he did at Alabama recently, and I think Miami can still find themselves a long-term quarterback. So I'm gonna say I do like Waddle more still.
Okay.
But it's
I was just kind of curious.
Yeah, as crazy as it sounds, though, I know he won the Heisman Trophy, and we love Devontae Smith, but I know Rondale's 5'7", but the fact that Devontae Smith is 166 pounds, that actually is more of a concern to me than the height.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
So now, do I have him ahead of Devontae Smith? Probably not, but in some ways,
I think it'd be tough to pull the trigger on
I'm
him
like
ahead
more
of-
comfortable that he's gonna be around longer.
All right, so I do have some vet names.
Okay,
So I'll go
yeah.
with former Houston Texan, current Miami Dolphin, Will Fuller.
Rondale.
Current Houston Texan, Brandon Cooks.
Rondale.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Just age there, but yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
I'll bring up a familiar name, Mecole Hardman.
Rondale.
Wow.
Yeah.
These are confident.
I know.
Rondales.
Yeah, I know. I didn't think I'd be this confident.
My goodness.
Yeah.
All right.
Again, take this with a grain of salt. I love Rondale, I think, as much or more than anyone. So
This one's a little bit higher. Tyler Lockett.
I'm gonna go Lockett.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just
because
wanna see that.
Lockett can still put up legit wide receiver 1/2 seasons.
Yeah.
Where those other guys we talked about, they could be wide receiver 2s, but they don't have the long term.
And I feel like realistically that's more comparable to where he's being drafted. Some of those guys like Cooks and Fuller.
And in a weird way, I think Lockett's actually a decent pro player comp form. Very
Decent,
different still,
yeah.
but similar-ish. But I don't know. He's so unique. So unique.
He really is.
Yeah.
All right. Overall, I think that makes sense.
I say, how do you, those names you threw out? Where do you feel?
Yeah, I mean, I think I think normally we just kind of toss names out.
I know you love Will Fuller.
Yeah, I mean, I love
Rondo.
Will Fuller, but obviously without Deshaun Watson, without being the number one, that takes a big step
And then
back
I
for
assume
me.
you go Tyler Lockett as well. Over,
Yeah.
Okay. So I feel like we're pretty in line then where we kind of.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, I mean, he's a guy that, to keep your eye on. Again, you'll probably see more. Actually, I got another one for you, Debo. Debo Samuel.
I go Rondale.
Okay. Because I feel like they're going to be utilized
Agreed.
similarly.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All right.
Yeah.
That's interesting. All right. And I would take him, too,
Yeah.
for the record. But, that's all we got on Rondale Moore. Obviously, a guy we like a lot. And we're looking forward to seeing him ball out with Kyler Murray.
Yep.
But that's it for this episode. So, as always, leave a like, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Al and I will be hopping into the comments and responding to you guys as well as the commish, as per usual. Subscribe to the channel, and as always, obviously, mastersfantasyfootballleagues.com. Come sign up for a Dynasty League. We've got over 600. Have never folded a single one. We've also got plenty of orphan teams available. Previous owner paid your deposit, so it's a great opportunity to get in, kind of get your feet wet if you've never played Dynasty before, and build a team from the ground up in your view. So it's really that fun opportunity that kind of separates Masters from all these other places where Dynasty is kind of our specialty. But we also have redraft leagues too, so feel free to sign up for a redraft league as well. And come join the Masters family. That's all I got.
That's all. Thanks for listening, guys.
Booyah.
All right.